escape.
Hello, hello, hello. So, I want to take a moment and just thank you for watching the videos and watching everything on the channel. I want to thank you for all the interaction and comments and everything. I want to thank everyone for, all the different types of support there, just in watching the videos, for the support through Patreon and the support through the join button. I want to thank you for all those things. This little Torchlight video, I was just feeling like playing something for a few minutes one day, and I just decided to record it while I was playing, so it is really just kind of the background of this video while I'm just kind of rambling on. So if you don't feel like me sitting here talking and rambling on for a few minutes, it's going to be your thing, that's okay, don't worry about it. I still appreciate people, checking the videos out and watching and all of that type of thing. One of the things I've noticed lately, just kind of in general, this is also going to be a little bit of a channel update, I guess, is when I'm working and testing my Skyrim load order on Bethesda, it's like they'll let me log in through Skyrim now on the Xbox. They'll let me log into the mods, that server. They'll let me do that about 4 or 5 times while I'm testing and trying things out. And then they block me and they say I can't connect. And that lasts like 20-30 minutes before they'll let me back in, sometimes longer. So it's been a problem. It's been an inconvenience because on this latest load order, I had found a few little things, nothing major. I mean, for instance, if you look at November's load order, I didn't find anything like majorly wrong. Everything still works. There's no crashes or anything. But if you'll notice, let's see, I'm trying to remember where this is located. Well, I'm just going to tell you. The Tundra Trees mod that I'm using in that load order, it, along with the grass cleanup mod, and I can't remember the name of it right now, when you put those two together in a load order, it will create some water seams out there in the tundra in front of, in Whiterun Hold. Not Whiterun, but Whiterun Hold. There will be some places out there you'll see some water seams caused by that combination of mod. Now, I did want to do a video on it, but Bethesda is really fighting me on this. First thing I had to do was try to test it out, and I would sit down one day when I had some time and I would do a little testing, because I had to find the issue first, and then like every 15-20 minutes, from popping in and off their server testing, they would block me, and then I would have to sit and wait a half hour or go do something else for an hour and come back, and it just really was very frustrating. I hope whatever their problem is that they're doing that, I hope they get that fixed. I don't know. It's just, that's a real slowdown on the load order side of things. It's very confusing. Anyway, that's one of those things that's been going on, and that's kind of crazy. On the other hand, I did finally get that fixed. You'll see that I made a few adjustments to that load order. So you will see that I have started a new person. You've probably already seen that already. You may have wondered why, but that's part of why. I found a couple of minor imperfections, and I started a new person, and I may start another new person depending on the adjustments I make and things I do. But the grass mod, it's the grass fixes. Is it the landscape? Grass fixes for landscapes. I forget how that reads. Anyway, that mod in combination with the Tundra Tree mods causes the problem. If you turn either one of them off, then you won't have that seam. But I want to keep the grass fixes, so I kept that, and I'm just not going to use the Tundra Trees mod. Now maybe that modder, I forget who that was, that's why I need to do a show on it. Maybe that modder will find that issue and correct it. We'll see. I don't know. So beyond that, I'm still, doing all the normal shows that I'm trying to do. Been really busy with work and the holidays. So that's another thing I wanted to mention, is that I'm going to try to reply and do as much, interaction as I can on the channel. But I know how the holidays are. I know how work is right now. A lot of people are taking time off. I'm covering for them because I took time off at Thanksgiving, and they covered for me. So, I just have a lot of stuff going on. So my interaction may not be as much or as good as it is at other times. Though I always work. We know this is not how I make my living. So, my interaction is always probably suspect. I try to get on and interact some most days, but I know there are days when I'm not able to. So that's life. That's the way it goes. We have to manage these things as best we can, right? So I'm sure all of you understand. If you work and support yourselves or support your family, that's pretty normal. We have to do those things. All right, so I'm still looking forward. I don't know if you saw the Game Awards show. I saw that recently. I didn't watch it live, of course. I was too busy doing stuff with the toaster that evening. But I did watch it, over the next few days. I kind of listened to it really while I was working. I do a lot of that. I'll turn YouTube on while I'm working, and I'll listen to things more than I watch them. But that's just the way I manage. But I don't know. There's some cool stuff that looks like it's coming. But I'm mainly still waiting to see what's going to be done with Starfield, how that's going to be made. Are we going to be able to mod that? Is that going to be, is that going to have good mod support? Is it going to be more like Skyrim or more like Fallout 4, which is mod supported, but it seems extremely limited, and it seems like we should have better mod support, not worse, but I don't know what to expect for sure, so we'll see on that front what we end up getting. So those are just my thoughts, my kind of rambling. I did notice that Idris Elba is going to be in the new DLC for Cyberpunk, which that's kind of cool. I like Idris Elba. I guess everybody does. He seems like a pretty cool guy. Of course, we don't really know these people, we just see them on the screen, but somehow I think we feel a certain vibe from people, and so we just kind of decide we like them or not. I don't know if that's totally fair, but we do that. Anyway, so looking forward to that. That may actually get me to go back in and play Cyberpunk more. I tried to replay Cyberpunk, but I couldn't really get into it, so I didn't. Alright? And that's just the way it is for me sometimes. Sometimes I try to do those things, and then I just don't really feel like doing it. I just, I get into it, and I'm kind of like, well, I've done all this already, and it just doesn't seem... I have so many new games to play, it's hard for me to go back and replay another game. But maybe I can crack out my original V and play through that DLC, and maybe that will be fun. Hopefully it will be. Hopefully that'll be good and fun. Hopefully it'll show me some of the fixes they've made in the game and different things, because I haven't been playing much, since I finished... I finished that one playthrough, and then I tried to do a second playthrough, but I just couldn't get into it for the reasons, I just said. So, just couldn't get back into it because I'd already done all that, and I think it was too fresh on my mind. And I have all these new games I want to play, and all these game previews that I want to be able to look at new games. I know a bunch of them I will not take the time to play, but... some of them I will like and I will play. Just depends on how I feel about it. Alright, so anyway, that's my big, long ramble for today. I want to thank you for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later. So I want to acknowledge these people who donate to the channel, who support the channel. They put their money where their mouth is, and I really do appreciate that. So thank you to these folks. And thank you to everyone for watching and supporting the channel. This has been an OwwThatSmarts production. Goodbye, so long, farewell, toodaloo.